So you were saying that jobs are replaceable, but the family is not, of course.
Sorry, I think the screen froze for a bit, but yes, you're correct. Jobs are replaceable, but family is not. So when your family needs you, of course, then you have to be present again. Uh, and that is also, I guess, the main reason why we all go to work, right? Because we want to be supportive of not just our own endeavor, but those of the ones we really love and care about.
So, and finally, can you go back to your pain points and identify specific fixes and bottom line impacts?
Pain point in the career, is it, or just okay? Um, the pain point of being in career services, I think, just by joining a lot of the, let's say, conferences of um, similar professions in career services space the across the world, it's truly student engagement. I think we can only do a lot in terms of services that we provide, but if it doesn't directly address the concerns also of students, and if they do not feel that they are heard, then it will not also work the same way we imagine it to be effective. So I think there are several workshops done already to say, okay, let's employ AI and helping them. Okay, let's do this and that, do that event, do these engagement activities. That's well and good. It's actually, kind of like crowdsourcing all these ideas together. But at the end of the day, we still have to customize it because cultures differ, right? And institution cultures also differ. And even students, when they join institutions, universities, they also choose it for a particular cause that aligns, or mission even vision mission that aligns also with theirs. So we still have to take it case by case basis, but at the same time, very conscious about uh, this is world standard, but at the same time, we're trying to balance it out with how things are accepted. And a pain point may also be that what worked previously may not necessarily work again. So we have to always be just self aware, and we just have to try our best. And in the words of our commencement speaker recently, Jaime Isabel de Ayala, in the graduation mention, at the end, he said, we still have to hope that things will turn out well, especially if we've really done our very best, right? And if they do not go so well, then hope that we can still try again, try your best and try again.
Correct. So, thank you for that. And now we come to the bonus round of questions. This is a rapid fire of questions that you can answer in 1 minute or less, a total of 5 questions.
Oh
Are you
wow!
ready?
I
Are you ready?
okay.
Okay, so let's go. So, first question. What is the best career advice that you can give to professionals?
Be yourself.
Nice. Second question. Who is the most impactful and insightful person that you've learned about in the past year?
The most insightful person, I think, would be, it doesn't have to be a professional, right? Probably is my mom. I mean, she doesn't seem my day to day, but whenever you're kind of like asking for advice and giving scenarios, there's always the perspective, there's somehow like wisdom there in the not necessarily seeing, but evaluating it from a standpoint that's fair.
Moms know best, correct?
Also,
What is the most impactful book that you've ever read?
oh wow. There's so many actually, but I think in terms of I think in terms of the knowing yourself, the why, Simon Sinek's book.
Wow, nice. So what is one health supplement that you take and keep you well?
Mm. Um, Vitamin C. But I also I just drink lots of fluids as well. I think hydrate is the most basic thing that we overlook, but at the same time, it's really helpful for implement vitamin C for sure.
100% agree on that. So last question. So what is one technology tool that you can't live without?
I guess our mobile phone at the moment because I really was in a generation, I still am in a generation where I experienced no mobile phones and then lo and behold there it is. And a time where mobile phones are not necessarily this smart as opposed to it's this smart already. Because in my line of work before, I remember having to bring very heavy laptop just to be able to respond to an email. And now, just with a notification, you can just easily respond to an email through your phone. So there's no excuse actually. And if this tool is actually not here now, at least in the line of work that I do, it will be very hard to keep up with the changing times. But I did experience not having to use smartphones when I tried to like work overseas as well during that time where I really kind of it was a true immersion and I really appreciated being learning how to be in the moment with the people I was with because you're not distracted and as distracted as if you as as when you have your mobile phone with you because it's now a mix of personal work almost everything and we really need downtime really need quiet time to rejuvenate.
Thank you so much, Miss Jade Galvan. So this is a very highly enriching
Yeah.
discussion and session with you. So where can they contact you? If they want some career advice, are you available for external contacts or only for AIM students for the moment? And do you have a website where they can get more details about the programs or the school, the institute?
Thank you very much. So, of course, I welcome anybody who would like to come forward. I actually do it in my free time. I mentor others as well. It started when I was working overseas, and then I continued to open my doors to people who would have burning questions related not just to career, but to maybe plans about life. And then for contacting, so my email address is lgalvan at aim.edu. And the website of the AIM itself is www.aim.edu. So all of the programs now, we have about 13 programs in the institute. That includes, of course, we're very known for our flagship program, the IMBA, now International MBA, as well as master's, PhD, doctorate, and undergrad. We just started an undergrad last year. And actually, the event I'm going to after this is for the undergrads.
Wow, so that's good to know that the general public can also contact you, no? Not just the Asian Institute of Management students. So thank you
Yes,
for opening your doors also to the public in that
yes.
regard. So thank you so much. This has been a very enjoyable discussion with you, Jade. I know you're so busy. And for our viewers, we hope you learned something from this video and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.